In this video we're going to take a look at oDesk. Now oDesk.com is a website with plenty of freelancers on it that you can hire, and you can also find work if you're looking for jobs to do and have a skill. Now the great thing about Elance is that if you can't do something yourself, then you can find a contractor to do the job for you. Say if you can't do web design or you can't do logos, then you can go and look for a freelancer and post a job and get work done. The other advantage is that you can also outsource any work that you've got. So say you want to write an ebook. You know how to write ebooks, but you haven't got the time, or you want to find someone that knows specifically about writing ebooks on a specific subject. Then you can go in and look for a contractor and outsource the work. The same when it comes to posting on forums, making YouTube videos. You can outsource all of that work. So we're going to take a quick look into oDesk right now. If we just start by looking down into the different categories that we have, you can look down here and explore the top contractors, or you can click here to hit hire contractors. Now it comes up with all the different categories that we've got. So say if we wanted to find someone to design a logo for us, we could just click down on logo design, and it brings up all the contractors available to do logo designs for us. You can see here they have feedback rating, including their name and their skills, how many hours they've worked on oDesk, plus how much they charge per hour, their location, whether they've done any tests, and whether they've got portfolio. They've also got a little description here which tells you a bit about the kind of person they are and the kind of skills that they've got. Okay, we just look down, you're immediately given a whole list of different contractors that you can hire. But if you look at the left, you can see that you can find contractors by different feedback styles, adjust their maximum hourly rate. Say if you wanted to find contractors that just worked for $5 per hour, if you needed a really cheap job done, and there's some workers here, $3.83 per hour, $4.44 an hour. Okay, so you can look going through those separately. You can also see the amount of hours billed. So just because someone has lots of hours billed doesn't necessarily mean that the ones without any hours aren't available to work. They might just be starting out on oDesk. So it's always something that you can consider. There's many people wanting to prove themselves and do jobs quite cheaply to start, just to get feedback rating. You can also look at the location. If you wanted to just look for someone in Western Europe, then you can click that box, and it'll populate all the workers just in Europe, so Western Europe that is. So if you were looking for someone, say in London, that you wanted to also potentially talk to on the phone, or you needed to meet up with them about a project, then that's quite helpful there. Looking to the first example, what we can do is we can find a bit more about Stephen Tugg. We can see the feedback that he's got. We can go down here, and it gives us the most recent feedback. It also shows us the tests that they've taken down here, and shows that they're ready for work at the moment. Now you have two choices. If you're not a member of oDesk already, you can sign up and you can post the job, or you can contact Stephen directly. Now if you sign up by posting a job, that means the job gets posted to everyone on oDesk. If you sign up with contact, that means you're just going to contact Stephen directly. Either way, you need to sign up for a free client account. It's completely free. It takes about 5 minutes or less to just enter your information, verify your email address, and then you can post your job for free on oDesk. Right, we've just come into the main dashboard when you're going to once you've verified your email and you're ready to post the job in oDesk. So if you'd chosen to post the job for your specific contractor, then you'll be able to contact them. But if you were just posting a new job in the main dashboard, you hit post the job, select the category that you wish it to go into, so that people can easily find the content. So say if we wanted someone to write an ebook, we could do creative writing. I want an ebook written on pets. Now the key thing is to give a good description. Okay, you've got up to 5,000 characters, so be as clear as possible. It avoids you having to answer questions when you get people coming asking for jobs. It also means that there's the person looking for the jobs, you'll get more chance of people applying because there's more information there, so they can find out exactly what the job entails. You can also add skills in here, so if it was writing, it comes up with a choice of skills that you can add. These are great for when freelancers go searching for jobs and they can find out exactly kind of what jobs entail. You have two choices. You can pay hourly, or you can agree a fixed price. So you could say what your budget is. You could say I've got a $100 budget, and then up to you. You can put the end date if you want in there. Say if you want it delivered in a week, and then you can have a choice over which kind of contractors, whether they're independent or whether they're part of an agency. If they're part of an agency, it just means that there's someone also responsible for marketing them. So the more you tick, the more people that you'll get applying for your job. Okay, you can add any attachments, so say if you've got any further descriptions, and then you can select so that if you don't want applications from people with low feedback, you can put at least 3 or at least 5. If you want the very best, at least 4.5. You can do a minimum hourly rate if you're doing it hourly. You can select the location, whether they've got any tests, whether they've got a portfolio, their English level, and whether they've got any hours billed on oDesk. Now if you leave all that blank, then what you'll do is you'll get a whole selection of people applying. So if you've got a specific job that requires a really high level of skill, then you might want to put the level up to whether they've got a high feedback score. If you just want some basic work done and want to give someone a chance, then that's when you can just leave it all blank, any score. Okay, so what you do then is you hit post your job, and your job is posted on the oDesk system. So if we just go into leave this page and find work, say if we stick with logo design, your job, if it was a logo, would come up in here so that people searching for it can then go through and apply. So if we just click on the first one here, need a logo for a new company. They've not got the best job description, so that's going to have a lot of questions asked about it and make more time for you. But they have got 56 applicants. So from a contractor point of view, you can apply to the job. And what you'll see is you'll see your applications coming in by email, and you'll be able to select the appropriate freelancer for your job. So what you want to do is take into account the skills they have, the level of English, or the language that you're wanting them to apply in, and choose the best candidate for you. Don't necessarily go for the cheapest, and don't necessarily go for the first. Just choose who you think is best communicator, best to fulfill your job in the best time. Now the first time that you choose a contractor, you'll need to ensure that you've verified your payment details. So the easiest way to do this is by using your verified PayPal account, because that's quick and easy. Your PayPal account is already verified to your bank details, so oDesk knows exactly who you are. So that's the quickest way. The other way is to use your debit or credit card, which it then takes 2 small payments, around about $1, out of your account, just to verify that it is your account for security reasons, a bit like PayPal does. And then it'll put the money back into your account if you haven't spent it, or you can apply it to the job and it will be taken off the balance total. So that's a quick look around Elance. As I say, there's you can look through and recruit people, find contractors specifically, and then go about looking for them and then posting jobs for them. That way you can research exactly the right contractors before, or you can just post a job and see what comes in. But it's really good for outsourcing work, whether that's ebooks, whether that's blog posting, whether that's writing, or just getting general things done, such as your website or mobile apps, and specifically things like that. So that's oDesk. I highly recommend it. You should go over to odesk.com and check it out now.